Let's go from Bitcoin to blockchain. Remember Long Island iced tea? They changed their name to Long Blockchain, but now it's being delisted from the NASDAQ. Our next guest, however, is jumping right into the blockchain business in a very big way. Apolo Ohno, 8-time Olympic medalist, joins us now. Yay. Apolo, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me.
What are you doing? You put a $50 million fund together to invest in blockchain technology. So you tell me,
Sure.
What is blockchain technology good for? Give me an example.
Oh, my goodness. There's multiple examples, whether it's enterprise to enterprise, whether it's peer-to-peer.
Oh, it's a communication device?
The ability to distribute risk, really, amongst multiple different facets of parties all over the world. So instead of having one centralized hub of failure, you're able to distribute this risk and have it ongoing and continuously keep updating. So
try again,
regardless.
I'm not understanding this.
Okay, so in a nutshell, okay, when you do a transaction, this transaction is then recorded somewhere. Right? Yeah. So, for example, we do a transaction, it's recorded. We need a third-party intermediary to make sure that our transaction is true, that I send you money, you receive whatever products that I'm selling. I'm giving you an example.
Okay.
Aside from this part, this allows us to transact without having that third-party intermediary. We can do a transaction through trustless technology, allowing us to transact with each other without having to have someone else verify this documentation and paying this person a fee of some capacity.
Is the communication between us, if we're using blockchain technology, you and I, we're communicating, is it hackable? Can anybody get in there?
The blockchain itself has not been hacked to this date, right? So, and aside from all these conversations around prices of Bitcoin, prices of Ethereum, where is this market going? I think the fundamental thesis is how blockchain eventually will be invisible to many users like you and I. So we'll be utilizing these technologies just like we use the internet, just like we use email, and enterprise. The enterprise will be using this. It'll be used for data logging, for storage, for infrastructure, you name it. Any type of transactional value in any capacity, whether it's storing IDs, whether it's making sure that there's transparency in a voting system. The list is really endless in terms of how these can be implemented into society. I think the real question is, why should we care, and do we care? And I think the number one most contributing factor to this entire industry, and it is nascent, it's new, is how do we educate the average person? How do we educate someone like yourself or myself who don't come from the world of tech? And how do we understand it and utilize it in a way where we could take advantage and really display this technology in a way that has all of the potential that we believe in, and distribute it amongst the world.
So what's it? You've got this group, you've got a fund, what's it called, Hybrid Chain? No,
Hybrid Block. Hybrid Block.
Hybrid Block, $50 million you're going to raise. What are you going to spend that money on? What are you going to invest in? What are you going to buy with
So
$50 million?
we at Hybrid Block, we focus on building cryptocurrency exchanges. So we believe in trading the assets that have yet to be defined in some parts of the world. My number one goal, Stuart, is part education, part mass adoption, and then part provide a robust, secure, transparent way in which people can transact, buy, and sell these types of digital assets. So my focal point is, how do we further legitimize this asset class? How do we enable users to understand what it is that I'm buying? We saw these crazy, wild, volatile swings last year. Tons of institutions are looking in. They're starting to participate, positioning themselves to make their bet and say, I want a little bit of exposure to this new asset class. Now, regulation is a huge component of that. So compliance and making sure that existing crypto asset exchanges are compliant, they understand the rules and regulatory bodies that are kind of foreseeing what's going to happen in these markets. So for us, what we're building is really, how do I make it easier for the person to understand what it is, the risks involved, do I want to participate, and then how do I understand what's a digital wallet, what is a private key, what is a Bitcoin, what is a blockchain, who is this Satoshi Nakamoto person that everyone's talking about, who's created these technologies? I mean, this is so new. I think we have to figure out ways, and that's a part of where we're spending that money, is the education component, is really educating the mass market and retail market to say, look, this is the next wave, the next version of Internet 3.0. And if you want to have some level of understanding on how you can participate in some capacity, first understand what it is.
It's a hell of a long way from ice skating, isn't it?
It's a long ways away. It's a long ways away.
Is America a very center of blockchain technology usage and innovation, or is it South Korea?
I think the United States is always going to be the center for technology excellence. In a nutshell, right? So innovation, excellent technology firms are always going to be based here. South Korea has taken a different approach. They've been significantly more aggressive in terms of their adoption. They're a smaller country, right? The United States is long storied history.
Before we close it out, have you got your own money in this world?
Absolutely.
You do?
Yeah.
A chunk of it?
Absolutely.
All right. And again, it is hybrid block, correct? Hybrid block, Apolo Ohno. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
I found it fascinating. I need a few more classes on what it's
We all do, and that's what we hopefully will provide.
That's true. We all need more. Thank you, Ohno. Appreciate it.